So, hey everybody, welcome back to the finals of the King of Goats tournament. This is going to be Eldlich versus Orcust. So these two players have played 6 rounds, and they are going to be versing each other for a chance to win a Yu-Gi-Oh! Toei deck box as well as some other prizes. And they are free to play. So go ahead, you're able to play. $6.45. You guys can play. Okay, so we are seeing Magician's Souls from the Eldlich player. Sending the Ebon Apprentice of Illusions to summon the Magician's Soul. Pretty good. So one of these players will get first, which involves getting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Toei deck box, either the Blackwing or the Spellbook counter pack, and a Winged Karibo token. A token, a coin, rather. There's other prizes for second as well as third. But also, first place does get a colored name in the Discord server, so it's always nice. And if you don't want to have to spend 8 or 9 hours playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In order to get a colored Discord name, you're always free to donate to the channel. Donating to the channel gives you a VIP access, gives you a purple name in Discord. Also, all donations up until the 14th, they go to Black Lives Matter. So it's also beneficial. So you can say you donated to charity, you get a cool name in a Discord, as well as other things. So there's always going to be free giveaways on our channel, as well as free tournaments for entry, and you get free prizes for it. So as long as you're following the channel, part of the community, you're going to get free stuff. Always good. So we're seeing a Phantasme summon going into Auroradon to do some, Auroradon Eldlich combos. Nice full field. So we've played many a games. We've had many a decks on the feature. We've featured Red Eyes, Raccoons, a bunch of different decks, and Orcust and Eldlich are the ones that prevailed. Eldlich only, I think, had one other, so there's only 2 out of the 37 participants that were using Eldlich, and it came this far. Orcust was in the same boat. There's only 2 Orcust decks, so when they're both in the finals. A lot of rogue decks were in this tournament, not necessarily meta. There were certainly tier 3, tier 2 decks in this tournament, and kind of depended on how well you sided. A lot of different strategies, a lot of different techs, and we're here. The 2 presumably meta decks prevailed. Eldlich being probably the tier 1 deck, obviously making its way through the finals. 2 Orcust decks did get top 8 though, so have to hand it to Orcust. Orcust still in there doing some stuff. So we're ending on a calamities with some sets. And I'm sure we're going to use some graveyard effects of, yep. Nice. So very hard for Orcust to play out of a calamities, so it's going to be very interesting to see if we can manage that. Presumably seeing what we can work with in the hand. However, I don't think you can do much. I don't think there's much to work with this. I don't see how you get over the calamities. Then it's still present for the following turn. And knowing Eldlich, they can just pump through your board. I don't know. Looks like we're going to attempt to go for Link 2 if it goes uninterrupted. Looks like we are popping a card. I would assume... Oh, that's very interesting. My small brain would have assumed we went for the Star Liege, not the Star Liege, the Phantasme, since it is not able to be used. Having a lower monster on the board, but there could be a reason why that was not done. And I'm just not seeing it, so. I am not the one sitting in the finals, so I can't comment. The Masquerena summoned. The effect of the spell to attempt to reborn a card. Gonna bring back Phantasme, but we are going to banish it. And that's it for game one. Now we're going into game two versus Eldlich versus Orcust. We're one step closer to the finals. Well, we are in the finals, but finals being ended, rather. One step closer to the tournament being ended. One of these winners will be crowned the victor to possibly win a Yu-Gi-Oh! Toei deck box, as well as other prizes in the tournament and a golden name. Golden name for the Golden Lord player. I think that is very suiting, as it is looking to be that way right now. Get a Foolish Burial to send a card to the graveyard. And we're going to do some Machina combos. Getting Veiled on the Reactor. Big oof. The Radiator, my bad. So we are going for the Nightmare, targeting that to send, I would assume, World Wand to grave. I'm assuming World Wand will be banished to summon the Nightmare to make a Galatea, putting a card back into the deck, and I have no idea. You got Dingirsu, you got Crescendo, you got Babel, a few little pathways to go. But 2 cards in hand, so those 2 cards could very well change your avenue of play. Going to get him either Crescendo or Babel. I wonder which one. Babel, probably, in this case. And do we see the overlay Dingirsu? Oh, we get the Monster Reborn card. Pretty good. Going to be able to extend just a bit more. We are seeing Nibiru on the summon of this. Very, very, very unfortunate. And in Grave, we get the Nightmare, and that's it. So Nightmare into Symbol is really all we have right now, besides the 1 card in hand. And it's not looking too great for Orcust right off the bat. Oof. We got the Eldland, the Searcher. So we're chaining the Nightmare to send, I assume, the symbol skeleton. Activating Golden Lord to remove the Babel out of the equation. For a chaining symbol to get the Dingirsu on board to get rid of one of the cards on the field, I assume. Which is a very tough choice. You either want your symbol back, you want to get rid of the Nibiru, or you get rid of Eldland. Very difficult choice here because you don't have protection from Dingirsu, so Nibiru can attack over you if you get rid of Eldland to use for that. But he could just have another card for the Golden Lord back. So either way, he's going to be losing a card. So we're going to be attaching a monster. So we're opting for protection. Lord is going to be used, sending the continuous to the grave to come back with 1,000 attack too, I believe. Now both can attack. We have a 3,500 beater and a 3K beater. We're going to do the 11. 11? No, 900. 900 over Ding, leaving Ding as the only monster left. We do have Symbol in the graveyard now, who can get back the Galatea, which can also get rid of a monster once we go into another Ding. However, still not looking too great. We do have the trap that's in the graveyard that can be banished, I think. Eldlich. Scarlet, yeah. And we have 2 back row, so not looking too great for the Orcust player. And we get a counter trap, so I don't know about this. Not looking too hot. So we have Symbol Skeleton access, we have a body on board, and then we have 2 cards in hand. Do we have any other resources? I suppose there's a Fortress access if we discard upwards 8, and we do have a discard to draw 2, and that gives us Nightmare access as well. We're activating the banish 1 card from grave. Wonder which card it will be. Plenty of cards to choose. We have Babel, Symbol, and also World Legacy World Wand. All cards are actually pretty good to hit. Even Galatea. So there's 4 actual, I would say, more so options to choose from, and it's looking like it's going to be the Symbol Skeleton. Fortunately, World Wand puts you in a cycle where you can get Skeleton back, use it, and then you can use the Symbol Skeleton to get back the Galatea. Or you can go World Wand into Nightmare. But either way, 3 cards to the 5 of the opponent. Monster Reborn is a pretty good card to draw, met with the counter trap though. We're in a very simplified game state, which we are using the effect of World Wand to, I will presume, to get Skeleton, yeah. Skeleton comes back, gives you a little leeway as you have another Extender in grave. We're going into a Galatea. You have Symbol Skeleton access, so we can either be getting another Galatea from Grave, we can get the Dingirsu. Other than that, not much else. The last mystery card from hand hopefully is a doozy. Nothing too much from this trap card, but we do have the other two that can be banished to activate. Or rather, just the trap card, not the spell. So it looks like Ding is coming back to send a card to the grave. Nibiru is being sent. Galatea is going to set a card. Presumably the Crescendo. Or maybe even a Orchestrated Return, right? But we already used one. Crescendo might be a little better. Yep. Nothing really grave related to work right now. Don't know what's in hand still, as far as I remember. And we have access to Link 2, Link 3. I think Longirsu, no. Is Longirsu an option? 2, right? 2 or 3. Longirsu, Unicorn, not sure. But we're just going to pass on that. And we have Scarlet. We have the second Golden Lord. Pretty good. Both are at 25, so they are under the Dingirsu attack threshold, but pretty sure Eldlich can do some pretty crazy things, get over it. Galatea right now is currently being protected, so we have to get rid of Dingirsu first if we want to get over the LT. Ash is being normal summoned, I presume to go into a Link being Needle Fiber. However, the Needle Fiber would probably be met with a Crescendo, leaving us with the Banished Traps. We are seeing the Needle Fiber, and we are activating the Needle Fiber, I presume. And we have the option if we are going to Crescendo. And we are going to banish it. Now we're probably going to utilize one of the trap banishes. We're just going to do some damage. 2 set cards, and we're passing. Gal will return 1 card to the deck and potentially set a card from deck to grave, being orchestrated return, I'm sure. So we get some potential draw power. Gonna try to get some momentum in this duel. We are going into the scrap recycler now. It's pretty good. Duel was going for a nice back and forth for a while, but starting to see some momentum pull. The scrap wyvern is being summoned. And now we will see the conquistador. We still have the set orchestrated return. We have access to Nightmare Engrave. We have quite a few options. We even have the Monster Reborn to get it right back. I forget what the trap card was in the opponent's spell trap. I think we are managing to make a comeback. Sending skeleton to grave. We are seeing a link 4 of Boral Sword. Presume we are going to send the trap with Dingirsu. I don't even know if we used simple skeleton yet. I don't believe so. So it looks like we're going to have a lot to go through. Thank you for the follow. Is that Matt? Is that how you say it? Matt LH. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed watching Scapegoat get hit in the head. So we're going into game 3 of the finals of this tournament. We had 6 rounds. The top 8, top 4, and now we're in the finals. Orcust versus Eldlich. I'm assuming Eldlich will go first this game. and the winner will get the prized Yu-Gi-Oh! Toei deck box, the original from OCG, as well as some cool counters from the OCG, the Blackwing counters and the spell counters. Some coins like the Karibo coin, as well as the Sonic Chick coin from the 10th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty cool stuff, right? Alright, so we are playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Eldlich is going first. It is a pass. A Golden Lord set 1 pass. The pointer of the Lotus has been activated. Paying 2,000 to reveal the cards in the opponent's hand. And we get to remove cards of that card. Yep, remove it from play until the next end phase. Pretty interesting tech card, huh? I wonder what card is going to be banished. The Gear Suit will be banished. Pretty good card to banish. Going into main phase 1. Let's see if there's any starters left over. We have a Lightning Storm on the Golden Lord, which does not work. I repeat, does not work. Golden Lord only destroys all attack position monsters. So, can we get on that real quick? Hey! Golden Lord destroys, it was defense mode.
Oh. Oh, then in which case I still have it, right?
Yeah, let your opponent know. Yes, sir. Back in hand you go. The Goldeen Lord. I like that. Look at that. The Goldeen Lord. Whoa, and the Veiler for the Gear Suit. That is fine, though. He is linking them off. What are we getting? We're getting Galaxy. Yeah, Lightning Storm defense position monsters seems to be a popular theme today. Not sure. So we are going to be setting either the Orchestrated Return or the Babel. I'm assuming Babel. So there's not much value in the Babel. Again, pretty simplified in here. We're getting the return for some draws. Pretty nice. Girsu is going to send him to the graveyard. Do some 2600 battle. Nothing's preventing you, right? Cool, cool. And we have Orchestrate a Return set, as well as a Lightning Storm in hand, compared to the one card in the opponent's hand, as well as the Elixir. It's a spell or trap. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Is it going to be Orcust? Or am I going to be surprised by the Eldlich? We don't really have any interruption on the Orcust player's end. And if you go too hard, you're going to be met with a Lightning Storm, but there's no recursion from this. You're not on time. The finals is not timed. So, you're good. You're setting one. I don't know, is there a reason why we don't use the spell? Oh yeah, because it's a spell card. That makes a lot of sense, right? Can't banish it on the opponent's turn. We are getting Lord back from the grave. Lord is at 3,500 attack. Lord is going to crash into Ding, doing 900 damage, to which will Ding will protect it. And what is the last card that we have? We are banishing the spell to get a trap, I assume? Spell trap. Okay. That of which I don't know what he will get. I don't play Eldlich. We're getting Conquistador. The nice little pop card. Getting some advantage back here. We know there's a Lightning Storm. And we're still popping the Dingirsu anyway. Getting rid of the Nightmare, which gives him some advantage to work with. So now we have a Lightning Storm to pop the Golden Lord, but he can't be popped also. Hopefully we know this because of his effect, that he cannot be destroyed by card effects. So he's actually protected for one turn. That's actually gonna resolve without effect. Right? It's gonna resolve without effect, right?
What? It can't be destroyed.
He can't be destroyed by card effects, and the other one was in defense position.
Oh, okay. I'm got.
We know. Trap does not die. He is still here. The Lightning Storm was big brain played around. So we gotta read cards occasionally, right? There's a Link Kribo And now we are going to be using skeleton to either get Ding, Galate, or something else, and we are getting the Ding. Ding will potentially send the Golden Lord, I assume. We have access to Link 2 and 3. Nightmare will be banishing to, not special, send a card to the grave. So I'm assuming World 1 will be sent. Or Gizmek, actually, well. That makes sense, that's a lot of damage. And the token will be attacked over, that'll be attacked over, and that'll be game. So Pasta Man wins the tournament. Who would have thought it was not going to be looking that way? Wonderful. Good games to everybody involved. And that's first place for Pasta Man. Second place for Chrono. And third is still yet to be undecided. That'll be figured out soon. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys. And we will have more tournaments in the future for this. Presumably I'll post more information. Be sure to be followed in the Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Be a follower to Twitch. You get access to free tournaments, free giveaways. It's all great stuff. So thank you guys for watching.